have here. Does anybody know why you're here today? Nobody. Well, it's because you guys are a disgrace to society.
Excuse me? Don't you think that's just a little harsh?
A little too harsh for you, princess. Bender, you have something to say?
No, ma'am.
You sure? Because I detected a little bit of an attitude.
Really? Because I'm surprised you can hear with that loud
I can
outfit.
hear just fine. And for that comment, you'll add another weekend to your detention.
Well, you know what? You also look like a cockatoo gone wrong.
See, I don't need any more of your comments.
And you know what else?
What?
You look like Miley Cyrus's twin sister.
Okay, and for that, 2 more weekends of detention.
And you know what else?
Dude, stop.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else care to add any comments so they can gain another weekend of detention? Now, before I was rudely interrupted, what I wanted you guys to do, since my weekend was ruined, you guys need to come up with an essay on any topic of your choice from this library.
So I can write about on how much you suck.
Another weekend of detention.
But
Anyways, as I was saying, write a topic on any book or resources that you can find in this library on this floor.
But we're on the floor where it's just a gallery.
Is that right? You're the smart one, right?
I mean, how are we supposed to write an essay if we don't have any resources?
Well, if you use your brain instead of your mouth, I'm pretty sure you can find something to come up with.
What do you have against us?
What do I have against you guys? You've ruined my weekend, so I'm gonna ruin yours.
hey, guys. Psst. Well, since everybody's paying attention to me now, what are you guys doing?
We're working on our essays.
Why?
So we'll get in trouble if we don't. You should know, you already got a month and a half of detention.
You know what? I'll take that month and a half of detention with pride.
Whatever.
Well, the better plan is to obviously not work on our essays, so why don't we have some fun?
What kind of fun? Yeah, I hope you weren't thinking of setting something on fire.
Way to ruin it. Jeez.
Typical.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it means. You're always getting in trouble, being smart to the teachers, just doing whatever you want to do. What are you good for anyway?
Well, at least I don't walk around with a pole up my butt acting like I'm better than everybody. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Come on, just let it go.
You're one to talk, Mr. Jock.
Look, shut up. You don't know me, and you never will. So just leave it at that.
Oh, did I make the Jock angry? Is Jock gonna smash?
It's so stupid how much they fight. I mean, if they just sit there and work on those stupid essays, then maybe time will go by faster. It's just that simple. No wonder all those idiots are failing. You're really quiet. I like that. It makes working with you so much better.
You really don't remember me, do you?
What do you mean, I don't remember you?
Typical. You see, when people make it to the top, they just forget about the little people.
Hey. Well, now that I have everybody's attention, I say we go explore this joint.
Oh, really? Now, why would we want to do that?
Because it's fun, duh.
You just want to get us in trouble.
Me? Andrew, I'm shocked that you would think of me that way. Honestly.
Can't you just take one thing seriously?
And can't you pass anything with a C?
I have to agree with him.
Wait, you agree with me and Claire?
Yeah.
If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
Let me think about this. Talking, now, yeah, no, still doesn't convince me.
And why should we follow you?
Because this place is full of secrets. Don't you want to explore it?
No.
Well, I'm going.
We're stuck. If she gets caught, we're all done. I'm going.
That was close.
Yeah, too close.
Well, come on, let's just go have some more fun. We need to go find Mary.
Mary? Do you mean Mary Jane? Marijuana?
Yeah. What else?
Oh no, I'm not getting in any more trouble with you guys. I'm going. I'm so glad I found you. Thought I was the only one setting up for that annoyance. So, what are you doing?
Reading. What does it look like? Why are you even talking to me?
What do you mean? I thought we were friends.
We used to be friends, but you cheated your way to the top.
What are you talking about?
You're now number 1 in our class, and I dropped down to number 4.
Is that why you never talked to me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Is that all you have to say is sorry?
I mean, I know sorry doesn't cut it, but you don't understand the trouble I would be in if I wasn't number 1. So much pressure.
What kind of pressure?
My parents, they're always pressuring me to have this image, to be number 1, to be the best of the best. And I had to use the people around me to get there. I'm sorry one of those people had to be you, but
So I was just another casualty? That's a pitiful excuse.
I mean, I wouldn't use that word, but yes, I'm really sorry though. You just don't understand the pressure of trying to be accepted into Harvard. Then with my parents in my ear, it was just so much that I didn't know how to handle it, and I thought maybe you would understand.
I guess I understand.
Really?
Maybe I'll forgive you one day, and we can become friends again.
I mean, a little effort is better than none at all. I guess we can take it step by step.
And it's so funny. I was just reading a book from Aristotle about virtuous friendships.
I would have never thought I'd be getting hot with a jock and a rebel. It's funny how that works, right?
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know, it's really hard trying to live up to what people think you are.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like, people always judge before they even know you. Like, take me for example. Everyone just assumes I'm just this jock, my IQ less than a rock. But I mean, I'm smart. I know stuff.
Oh man, we're having a heart-to-heart.
Man, I'm trying to be serious here. Like, the moment you walk through the door, people start putting stereotypes on you.
I mean, that's so true. Look at Vice Principal Fountain. She just assumes I'm some type of princess and doesn't know anything about anything.
But aren't you though?
No. The only reason I live this type of life and wear these things is because my parents feel sorry for me.
What do you mean?
I mean, my parents were separated, so they buy me all this stuff to cover up for it. Some type of emotional, whatever. I just don't know. But they can't buy me. I tell them they don't have to. They just keep buying and buying and buying. Who knows?
I really never thought of you like that. You just seem to have like everything put together. It's crazy.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, people just assume stuff and they never talk to each other. Like, you just gotta break down the barrier between teacher and student. And then we'll just be able to learn so much better, you know?
Mind blown. Like you really do know your stuff.
I told you, man. I learned about that kind of learning from Bell. He told me that, like, the way teachers work today is they just use students as a place to deposit knowledge. But that's not how it should work. Like, we should have interaction, discussion, and, like, talk about things instead of just being taught it, you know?
Belle? Really? What?
Yeah, its name was like Hooks. You know, like Bell Hooks. Or something like that.
What? Okay, dude, that's enough brownies for you.
I'm serious, man.
Go ahead. Well, if that's the case, then the system of stereotypes is just all in our heads. Like, all of it's just floating in there. What do you mean? Think about it. If all of it's in our heads, then somebody out there could be manipulating with our minds, like warping our sense of reality.
I feel you, man. Like, so what you're saying is like, there's someone out there just putting thoughts and ideas in our head without us knowing it.
Like, this reality that we're in right now is all just a lie. That same person who's manipulating with our brains is like saying that being different in our society, from social status to like brain power to how we look, is just putting us against us so we don't rise up and do something better for our government. Like, if we rise up, we could do something. You get it?
But who would be someone of higher power that would want to do something like this?
Vice Principal Fountain, that's who. She wants to mess up with our minds.
But, like, how did she put these thoughts in our head, man?
We're in a dream, like an alternate reality, so that every thought we think becomes that reality. But if we go against that reality, then that's when the evil deceiver, like, intervenes and messes up with that reality that we thought we had.
What? So that would mean that you two aren't real, and I've just been imagining this whole time.
Yes.
Dear Vice Principal Fountain, you said we could write about anything in this library. Well, we're in this library, and what better than a living resource? So here it is. Today, we learned something about each other and the way our society works. We learned that we are more than the stereotypes that are placed upon us. We are actually human beings with feelings. We go through the same problems, even if we don't want to say something about it or admit it. We're all the same. Society, or maybe even people in power, just manipulate us to think differently, so we'll go against each other and not rise up and question what is going on. Maybe it's time for a change. That is what we've learned, that together we can make the difference and learn from one another and do better in our own situations. That's what we've got out of today. Sorry for ruining your weekend. Sincerely, a jock, a princess, a rebel, a geek, and a loner. We are the Lunch Bunch. P.S. Can't wait to see you in the few weeks, Vice Principal Fountain.